Hi, I'm Heyzeus, and this is another profitable trade-ups video. We're doing another 2-for-1 special today. We're doing two different types of covert skin trade-ups, and there's some big potential rewards, so no time to waste, let's get into it. Now the first trade-up we're doing involves 7 field-tested shadow case skins and 3 minimal wear Hydra case skins. Obviously these skins are classified since we're going for a covert trade-up. You can use any of the ones listed here. For obvious reasons, I haven't included the Arcade Frontside Misty and the M4A4 Hellfire because they're really expensive, you can't make a profit off them. Just buy whichever one's the cheapest at the time. The prices are listed of approximate values if you use buy orders on the Steam market. They will fluctuate a bit, so always check to make sure you're getting the ones that are cheapest. You can also get them off OP Skins, which is another good site to buy these skins from. And as noted at the bottom of the page, the minimum float value for this is below 0.15, so make sure you get the right skins for that. I'll explain this in more detail later on in the video. And now let's look at the outcomes we can get from this. There's 4 different outcomes for this trade up. The Hydra case outcomes have a 15% chance each, and the Shadow case ones have a 35% chance each. As can be seen, the total cost of this trade up is $25.50, so you'll make money on all the skins here except for the Golden Coil. Now, at the same time, obviously the big win is the Onitaji. Now, I will note with this skin, I've got it listed here as minimal wear, and the price is for minimal wear, but the skin you'll get will only be a fraction off being factory new. If you want to get the float value a little bit lower, if you can get the average float down to 0.14, which is doable, you will make a little bit more money. I personally don't think it's enough to be worth the bother, it's already quite profitable. If you want to do that, it's a good idea. I definitely would recommend trying if you can find the right skins for it. And as a final note, I might add, these are after Steam tax prices, so this is the raw money you're going to make into your Steam account. You don't have to deduct Steam tax off this, I've already done it. Now on to the next trade up. This is a Falchion Spectrum case trade up, 7 field tested Falchion case skins and 3 minimal wear Spectrum case skins. You are limited to the CZ from the Spectrum collection. Obviously the AWP Fever Dreams and M4A1S Decimators are a bit too expensive to make a profit from. Once again, also, the minimum float for this contract needs to be below 0.015, so keep that in mind. In terms of what we can get, there's a 35% chance each for the 2 Falchion case skins and a 15% chance each for the 2 Spectrum case skins. Now, it is worth noting that most of the value is concentrated on the Bloodsport, which because of its float value range ends up being a factory new skin, and it isn't quite as good overall as the first trade up. This is in part just because the price of the covert skins, particularly in the Falchion and Shadow case collections, fluctuate quite a bit, and at the moment the Falchion case skins are a bit lower, but it is still profitable. You do it enough times, you will get some Bloodsports, you'll make a decent profit. It's just not quite as good at the moment, but I still recommend it. As noted, the minimum average float for both contracts is below 0.15. Now one of the implications of this is that all the field tested skins and all the minimal wear skins in this contract are both mutually interchangeable. I've separated them out for the purposes of convenience, but when you do these, there's no reason you need to separate out Shadow and Falchion case skins and Spectrum and Hydra case skins. In other words, what I'm saying with that is that if you want to do a trade up with, say, 3 field tested Shadow case skins, 4 field tested Falchion case skins, 2 minimal wear Spectrum case skins, and 1 minimal wear Hydra case skin, you can do that, there's no problem. You're still going to make money just the same way. Now, as you can see, I've also included the sort of recommended average float values for the field tested and minimal wear skins. My guideline would be, if you can get the average float of the field tested skins to be around 0.175, you'll need to get the average float of the minimal wear skins to 0.09. That will balance out if you've got 7 field tested skins and 3 minimal wear skins. And so with that, it's time for me to put my money where my mouth is and go in game and try out this trade up contract. Hopefully I won't get a Golden Coil and an Aquamarine Revenge. It could happen, but either way, I'll see you in CSGO Exchange. Okay, so here I am in CSGO Exchange. As you can see, there's one of each trade-up contract to do. This is the Hydra and Shadow case one. As you can see, it's below the sort of minimal wear threshold. As you can also see, the Onitaji is really close to factory new, so you can get that down lower if you want. But the difference is only $10, which is a lot, but not enough to me to personally justify going for it. And this is the Spectrum and Falchion case trade up. As you can see, I've also got it under the threshold. But anyway, I'll see you in game. Right, so let's get started on the Shadow case, Hydra case collection trade up. Let's load them up and cross it out. Dove and Onitaji, that'd be great. It's only 15% chance, so it's not a huge possibility, but as long as I avoid a golden coil, which, I mean, there's obviously good odds that I'm going to get one, 35%, but never know. I guess it's in my favour to avoid it. Let's cross this out for all the suspense. Okay, here we go. Come on, Beanorp. Come on. Better see this. Okay, skill confirmed. That's pretty good. In fact, that's really good, because that means even if I get an Aquamarine Revenge here, I don't think there's any possibility I can lose money. Which is quite reassuring, because losing money sucks. Final trade-up contract. I know there's only 2, so it doesn't sound really appropriate to go, oh, it's the final one, but anyway, let's get into it. Cross this out again. I'd love a Bloodsport. Bloodsport would be great. Or a Neo Noir. And get the two USPSs. At least there'd be some symmetry to that. Okay, here we go. Okay, all Piper Beasts, that's pretty good. Made money on both of those. I'm pretty happy. I didn't get the big wins, but still, that's a profit. Anyway, I'm Heyzeus. Thanks for watching. Out.